Hi guys, you're gonna have to excuse the mess. I have a lot going on right now that I'm going to try and show you guys. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, so I started early this morning pouring stuff, and now I'm gonna be putting on the final layer. And then after that, we wait the fun 24 hours and then we demold it. Yay! So, oh, I gotta get my lighter. So, I've already mixed up the colors because that's like a really boring process and no one wants to see that. So, for these Mickey Pops, I just mixed up some black here. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and pour that over here. So I already put down a couple hours ago like the sprinkles, so then when this is all done and dried, it will look like, you know, there's sprinkles on top of it. I still am not like totally great with like figuring out like how much of stuff I need to pour and everything. Right now I just kind of do it like a guessing game, which I'm sure there is some sort of like science to it, but you know, I don't do science in the summer. That's for school. Okay. So I'll let this sit for a minute and then I will use my lighter to get any bubbles out of it. Since I do still have some black left, I'm going to put black on top of my Hitchhiking Ghosts here. I tried to do kind of like a galaxy glitter thing, which actually turned out being like really disastrous. I don't know if you can see like these little black dots everywhere. Like on here, I had the great idea of like putting the glitter down and like blowing it to kind of spread it out. Not thinking that it was gonna blow literally everywhere. So hopefully those black dots aren't like too annoying in the other stuff. That was just like my dumb mistake. I just like, obviously it's gonna go everywhere. I don't know. I didn't really have a plan for these guys. I don't know. I just kind of decided to do them last minute because they are like one of my favorites. Because as everyone knows, Haunted Mansion is like the best ride ever. So I'm really trying to make sure that I get to all the little corners, but then I also don't want to overfill it because then you have to do a lot of like sanding and cutting things off like with the X-Acto knife, which is not my friend because as you guys know, I cut myself with it a lot. Try to even out this glitter a little bit. This, for some reason, this like iridescent blue glitter does not like to stay where I put it. It never does, no matter like what thing I'm working on. But usually if you get it covered fast enough, see, it's already coming up. The other stuff won't come up, but that always does. I don't know why. I'm sure it has something to do with the buoyancy, but again, I don't science in the summer. So just trying to spread this out a little bit so it's not too overfilled. And then I'm going to set this to the side. I'm working with a lot of stuff right now, so just forgive me. Okay, next, what do I want to do next? I was going to put... I have so much going on, you guys. I can't even keep track of anything. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is like two little mermaidy guys. Sorry, I'm still, it's a learning process with this light. So I mixed up this like fun undersea kind of glittery stuff. So I'm just gonna put that in there. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. This one, I was really impatient when I was mixing it. So this one's for sure gonna have a lot of bubbles in it that I'm gonna have to get out with the lighter. Oops. Waiting is not my favorite thing in the world. In fact, I'm actually really super bad at it. Okay. Next, I'll do this caramel apple, which I mixed up just a little bit of red, and I put some glitters in there. I like to do, at first I thought that like the red would be like too red or something, but I don't know. I really like the red with the black caramel apple. I think it's just a little bit more evil than the green. I don't know. I am notoriously bad at making enough for the caramel apple. I don't know what it is. I always just think that I'm only going to need a little bit, but then I always end up needing more. I can usually end up pulling it off by really scraping the sides and stuff, but I don't know. I just hate that part of it, of like trying to figure out how much to do. Probably because I'm lazy. I don't know. So sometimes I have to like let it sit and like recollect in the bottom and just scrape it out. But it looks like I kind of did okay this time. Maybe in a little bit I will try to re-scrape some out at the bottom. I don't know. Okay, next, what do I want to do next? I guess I'll do, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I only made two little like word things. One says go away and one says ugh. And for some reason, I really just like to put pink on the words. I don't know why, but I just put some sprinkles in there. And hopefully it turns out okay. I did so much stuff today. I don't know like how and how I didn't like go crazy, but okay. So for this coffin, I made up this like just dark purple and black mix. So this one will be pretty easy. I think it'll turn out cool. I like the way that these colors work together. And I put some like big sprinkles in there too, or glitters, sparkles, whatever. Beautiful. This one's definitely going to have a lot of bubbles to get out too, but I'll show you guys all that in a minute. Okay. What do I want to do next? Okay, so this coffin I did earlier, see, it's got these dumb, I really wanted this to have a white background, but it's got some dumb little dark spots in it from when I blew the glitter. I'm still going to try to do it white, and if it's bad, then whatever, I'll give it to one of the babies or something. I just think that the white will kind of give it like a vanilla ice creamy look, and I think that that'd be really cute. Ta-da! Easy. Easy peasy for that one. Okay, so since I still have some black left, I did this little Queen of Hearts type thing for this one. Sorry, the lighting's bad. I'm still learning. So I think I would like to have black for this. I probably won't end up having enough, but what can you do? Then I'll just do half white, which might end up looking pretty cool anyway. Yep, I like that. Okay. So this is like an Alice in Wonderland themey one. My new obsession is this, like, they call it Sentimental Circus. And it's this really adorable little bunny guy. And, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll make this marbly. So that way it looks like I did that on purpose, right? See, look at all these dark glitters. Oh, it makes me so mad. Okay, so this person is like this little donut girl. I want to do her half purple, half pink. So again, with this purple, it's just like a pastel purple, and I put some glitters in there. I like doing things like half and half just because, I don't know, I just do. I don't like to do it like perfectly half and half because that's boring, but I actually might put a little bit more pink in this pink. Okay, I'm going to put another drop of pigment in here because I don't like how it's turning. In the cup, it looks way darker than it does when I pour it. So, just mixing it in. I've recently switched to liquid pigments, which I really like a lot, because they're so much nicer than the powder. Okay. Through doing resin, I have found out that my tables and my countertops are all uneven, so you know, that's fun. Always fun when you find out that your house is horribly uneven. When stuff starts pouring out everywhere. Okay. So for this one, I guess maybe I'll do pink, purple, and blue. So the blue, same, it's just a pastel blue that I put some glitters in. You know what, I'm only gonna do purple and blue for this one. It's just speaking to me that way. So you can tell by like how these are all shifting, how uneven my freaking house is. This one, I'm gonna do just blue. I don't know why. The pieces, they speak to me. They tell me what to do. I know I sound like a crazy maniac when I say that, but it's just the best way that I know how to describe it. Okay, I'm actually gonna move this to somewhere that's a little bit more even because everything's shifting around like crazy. But this is how this one's gonna look on the back. And I'll do a demolding tomorrow for you guys, which will be really fun. Okay. So here you can see how hopefully you can see, there's been like bubbles on the top. Like you can really see it right here. So I just use a lighter and just kill the bubbles. And this is one of my favorite parts because it's really satisfying. Okay, I'm also going to set these in a place that's a little bit more even. Just because we don't want it to dry so crazy. Okay, this is like a circus-y piece that I did. Also black dots everywhere because I'm an idiot. So I think for this one, I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a black and purple type thing. So I'll just like kind of swirl some purple in there. I don't really usually have like a big like rhyme or reason for the way I do things. It just kind of happens. And if it turns out, great. And if it doesn't, then I get mad that it didn't turn out, even though, you know, when you don't really have a plan, you can't really get upset when stuff doesn't turn out the way you want. I'm just going to try to swirl it a little bit. I don't know. Circuses are swirly to me for some reason. And then I really want to make sure the whole thing is covered, so I'll add a little bit more purple over here. I'm really just trying to get to all the edges so there's no gaps. Swirl it a little bit more. There we go. So hopefully that turns out looking okay. Next I'm going to do this whole little tray. You can see kind of like the little bunny shape outline. He's just so adorable. I can't even take it. So him, let's see. I'm going to do purple. I like to do purple more than pink because pink just seems like so girly to me. And I'm not really like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm more of a purple person than a pink person. Some pieces call for pink, like the ones that are like maybe more like alternative looking, if you will, just to kind of make it a little bit happier. But in general, like if it's a one that's like already like got like a bunch of flowers and like girly stuff, I try to do pink or purple. He's saying blue to me. I'm gonna try to save some of the purple because I like to do purple on my little twin stars as the background as opposed to like it all just being like blue because blue just seems like too obvious to me. So that's how this tray is going to turn out on the back. Hopefully they all come out looking beautiful. I do really like this mold because it's not like a huge heart, but the only problem that I have with it is that you do have to glaze it or dome it when you're done, which maybe I'll show you guys a video of that tomorrow. I don't know. So here's my little candy rocket that I made earlier. I don't know why, it just seemed like it should have been candy themed today. With these exam gloves, like in this light, I feel like I'm in the dentist or something. Okay. So here I'm gonna, for the rocket ship, I like to do just kind of like a mix of all the different pastels. Just because I like how that's turned out in the past. Ah! Now I've never done a candy rocket before, so we'll see. Maybe I'll hate it, maybe I'll love it. I don't know. I think I just got some resin on my face, you guys. And then I kind of try to mix it a little bit so it's not just like color black. I don't really like a color black look. Okay. Move that one to the side. There's a lot happening on my table right now. Okay, so here, these are all my little twin stars that, you know, I used to like kind of not like these guys so much, but the more that I use them, the more I'm like obsessed with them, and I just think that they're so cute. So for this little one, maybe I'll do this super glittery underwater mix that I did. I do try to make it seem like a little bit like night sky-ish, just because, I mean, they're twin stars. But I don't like it to be like so obvious. I've done pieces in the past where it was like a dark blue and it really looked night sky, but then it was like way too literal and it just looked like dumb. Like, what are you trying to do here? It's got to have a little bit of whimsy to it, which is why I guess I like to use the purple. I don't really like to do more than one color on these just because I put a lot of little glitter stars in there, and then it just gets to be too much. Sometimes I like straight up just like forget what I put in. Like if the stickers aren't transparent, sometimes I have like no idea what it is, which is fun. Not. So I'm like, hopefully this background goes. I don't even know what I'm putting it on. Where did my purple go? Oh yeah, okay. I think I just saw lightning, you guys. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today, but I'm either having a stroke or I saw lightning. Hopefully the latter. Maybe I'll do white for one. I've never done white. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do white. I've never done white on a little twin star before, but why not? Okay, my stars are all done. I'm going to put these on a more level place. Okay. This cauldron, I'm going to do just the same thing that I did for the coffin. The cauldron wasn't really speaking to me. I really like to do the cauldron though, because I like how it ends up looking. being a shaker, but I don't know. It wasn't like, nothing was really calling to me this time with the cauldron. So I was like, I'll just make a little bit of extra that I'm doing for the coffin, and we'll just call it a day. And oh yeah, I made these guys a while ago. These like little popsicles, but I didn't ever finish them or put it back on them. So I'm just gonna use this white to do that. Just so when I take them out, the color really pops. They've been sitting on my counter for about like a week, just like waiting, like, don't forget about us. Don't worry, I didn't. Okay, put you guys over here. Move you. Okay, so I bought these chocolate molds at Hobby Lobby yesterday. They were like $1. And I don't know if the resin's gonna come out of them or not, but I really hope it does, because I did some really cool stuff on it. So I only did 3, but I'm just gonna put a white background. I'm not going to tell you what I did, because I'm just hopefully waiting for it to be a nice surprise when I take them out tomorrow. Either they're gonna come out like perfectly and great and fantastic, or they're gonna like break the mold and there's just gonna be like plastic stuck all over them, so we'll see. I've never seen anyone else use like the cheap plastic molds for resin, and I don't know if that's just because like I'm a friggin' genius, or if people don't use them for a reason. Normally I'm not like the pioneer on things. I usually just like follow what other people are doing, so. But I also haven't like read anything online about it, so I really don't know what the outcome is gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna have enough white to cover this last one, so I guess I'll do pink for you, because I seem to have a lot of pink left. And I think that'll go quite okay with the front. So I could just leave it like a glitter back, but I like to put a resin back, because then it really just like seals everything in pretty nicely. Beautiful. Let's see, what do I have left, you guys? I'm running out of stuff to do. I think I just have 2 things left. And here I thought this was going to take all day. I was going to do some more things today, but then I started feeling kind of like achy, and then I was just like, you know what? No, I'm just not. So what I have left is this Batwing Tamagotchi, and also this, it's another Batwing thing. It's a sucker. So I like to do the suckers glittery, so I will do them, I guess, this purple glitter again. I know you guys are probably so sick of seeing this one, but it does turn out pretty nice. And then what I do with this sucker is that I paint the spiral and the bat wings. I used to try to do them separate colors from the start and like wait forever and let the resin dry and then do another color over it. It was just too much on me, you guys. I just couldn't, it just wasn't fun anymore. So I gave in and painted it afterwards. I'm doing a really sloppy job. I'm gonna blame that I'm feeling achy, even though I secretly pour like this every time. Okay, this time I got